I'm sure some of you already know about Dubai porter parties because at some point I think it was like one of the most trending thing about Dubai. So in today's video, you're going to hear a story or stories from someone who has actually come so close, from someone who has lived in Dubai for more than 4 years. Yes, I lived in Dubai for more than 4 years. And to be honest, I was at some point I thought about talking about this, but I was really scared. And because I was reading in the news, there was this guy whose story I watched, and he was talking about the same topic, but he was talking it in like a third person. He was saying like, I had this and this, I had this from someone who had it from, like, not from someone who came so close. And then he was arrested. He was deported from Dubai and arrested. So when I watched it, I was like, there is no way I'm talking about this. But I feel confident enough right now, and I have different reasons for doing it right now. Probably the reasons I had then were not genuine. Right now, this is a genuine reason for me to actually sit here and talk about Dubai porter parties. For those of you who don't know that, it's like, how Dubai is a Muslim country, mostly Muslim, not everyone is Muslim. And, there are so many rich people. They keep talking about the rich people of Dubai. And indeed, Dubai people are very rich. They talk about the sheikhs. So the sheikhs can marry several wives, but we all know the United Arab Emirates, the Arabs, the culture. There are some things they can't do. For example, when it comes to matters of the bedroom, they may not explore so much. So you find like the sheikhs or the Arabs, the big men, the husbands of several wives, there are some things that they cannot do with their wives. Yeah. So they will invest money, spend their money on some ladies who are interested to do that. Actually, so many models, the models that are Instagram famous models, people who are actors up and coming, but you see them living lavishly in the United Arab Emirates. You see them posting, living in expensive apartments in Dubai. Most likely, someone is actually paying for it. They are not paying for it themselves because Dubai is generally expensive. I don't care how many followers you have on IG. If you're gonna live lavishly in Dubai, you have to spend a penny. So some of those Instagram models, Instagram women, some up and coming actors who haven't made it major in the movie industry, when you see them in Dubai living lavishly, someone is paying for their expenses. And the cost of that is that they have to make this person happy. They have to, spend time with them, have fun. And like I said, because there are some things that these sheikhs, these Arabs, and some other rich people from around the world, not just the Emiratis in the United Arab Emirates, there are some things they can't do with their wives. So they are paying to explore all their fetishes with these women. So usually some of these models are like literally invited. They'll chat them through maybe dating apps, or they'll chat them through their IG like, hey, I like you, I would like to fly you out. You can spend a weekend in Dubai, and they'll negotiate the prices, like literally paying for a woman, paying to spend time with a woman, which is prostitution. And they will bargain, be like, okay, how much are you gonna charge me? So what offer do you have for me when I come to Dubai? And usually it's like, of course, I'm gonna pay for your hotel for the whole month in some of the best hotels. Dubai has really beautiful, amazing hotels. I'm gonna pay for your hotel, I'm gonna pay you this much, and they'll mention, I'm talking about the men, they'll mention that maybe for an extra like 50,000, I can do some fetishes that I have. And usually, of course, the ladies would be like, okay, sure, or like, what exact fetishes do you have? What exactly do you want to do? And I'd be like, can I poop in your, I swear to God. Anyway, and yeah, but the other thing is that it's not only ladies, sometimes even men. Because, like I said, the Arab culture is very conservative. There are some things they can't literally do. It's like so unheard of. For example, being gay. And obviously, men, these Arabs, they might also have a certain fetish for the guys. So, among the people that are thrown in are men. In fact, there is a famous male prostitute who is usually, I think he's actually based in Dubai because I follow him online. And obviously, I know everywhere, every twist and turn of the United Arab Emirates. And I see most of his posts are always in Dubai. I think he lives and is based in Dubai. And he is openly a prostitute. And the people paying for his stay, paying for his lifestyle in Dubai are the rich of the United Arab Emirates. So men as well, women as well. So the porter party came up as a word to describe the fact that someone has a fetish for depositing their shit inside the other's mouth. The funniest part that I came so close to was the reverse. Someone actually has a fetish of like peeing on them, has a fetish of getting shit in their face. Like they are paying you to do this to them. I can't comprehend that. And because obviously I was in Dubai for a very long time, and at certain times during my time in Dubai, I used dating apps, which I later realized that that was a mistake. Dubai dating apps are mostly used by hookers, the business ladies. I don't think if you are genuinely looking to date, it is advisable to use a dating app in Dubai. Anyway, so while I was using the dating app, I was chatting with this person and I already knew about the porta parties. Obviously, I follow everything in Dubai. I follow literally everything, bad and good. I always make sure I'm informed. So this guy is requesting me to do that to him. I had to ask to make sure that I understand what he was telling me. And just, for the sake of conversation, for the sake of information, because I like to get information, I was stringing him along and trying to get more information and asking him, like, so you're saying that I will do this to you, not like you will do this to me for me to be able to get paid. Legit, this guy was saying, you will do this to, like I'll do this to him and he will pay me. And I can't. Of course, right now, because I have had so many stories and I know this is absolutely true, right now I cannot believe that, I came so close. The other thing I came even close, like really close, too close, this one, was being requested to become part of a family, like to get married to a couple, Dubai. So this couple approached me, and actually the person who approached me was the wife. They are Arab, and they approached me like, hey, I like you. We are looking for a third partner. And at first it was like crazy, but I gave it a thought. And actually I remember I was like 1 year in Dubai, so I gave it a thought. Let's just say I'm either crazy or so many words to describe me, but not good words. So I entertained this to the point that I went on a date with this couple. I remember I used to live in Abu Hel and they came and picked me up from Abu Hel near the Dubai hospital. That is where I moved from my little place where I was staying, where I was sleeping, and I moved to near Dubai hospital. They picked me up. We drove so far away because I didn't know Dubai. After 1 year, I didn't know Dubai so much like I do now. And we went to we went to Jumeirah at a very beautiful restaurant whose name I don't remember, but after we ate the nice meal, we passed via, there's a buffalo somewhere in Jumeirah. There's that Jumeirah street, it's very long. We passed, there is a buffalo restaurant as well. And near the buffalo restaurant, there is back that ice cream place. So we bought ice cream, but we were still hanging out. We spent a lot of time in the restaurant because, we were talking like a date. We were talking, they were telling me about themselves, about their family, and they were asking me questions as well. I was also asking questions. So by the time we reached the buffalo, we were kind of a little bit hungry. So before we got the ice cream, we also ordered for wings. I remember this very well because it was an experience. After that, we ordered for the ice cream. We took the ice cream and I told them I was gonna think about it, but I knew I wasn't. And I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why. So when they dropped me back to Abu Hel where I was living, I was thinking, like, I spent a big time thinking about this whole experience and what to make of it, because it was crazy to me. It was like literally the craziest thing I had ever experienced up to this point. I mean, I've experienced crazier things after that. But at this point, this was the craziest thing, like mind blowing. I would sleep and I'm like, was I dreaming? Did I dream that? Did that happen? That is how I was feeling. And then, as I was researching, I landed on a story which was talking about how some women, some ladies from Africa who have gone to work like maids, to work as maids in different Arab homes, end up being used as organ donors, not by their consent, but So my mind went there. And when the moment I was like, hold up, what if the sole reason these guys are asking me, like, I can move in with them and start living with them? And at that point, actually, my living situation wasn't good. And clearly, if you've been watching me by now, it's very important for me to have big space. Okay, reasonably big. Like, I hated the fact that I had to sleep in bed spaces while in Dubai. So it is important for me to have a nice living space. So at that point, I was thinking about living with them because of that. How crazy is that? How stupid is that, first of all? Anyway, so when I thought about the organ donation, I was like, I'm out. So there is a small chance that they are watching my videos. There is, because I've had this channel for quite some time and I never even deleted the guy's number, even the lady's number as well. I remember they started a WhatsApp group and they added me in it. And I was in it for quite some time. And even every time I would change like my phone, it would pop up, how this group that had gone down now finally comes back up. Something like that. Anyway, so Dubai porta parties are one of the craziest things when I think about Arabs. Before I was in the United Arab Emirates, the culture that you think is so conservative. Everything you would imagine is like straightforward. I even remember when I was packing my bags to go to the UAE for the very first time, I removed all pants, trousers, and everything short. I made sure everything I carried was long because I knew it was literally illegal to dress inappropriate in the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, the shock of my life. Okay, that's about it. That's about today's story. I'll see you guys in the next one. Kindly subscribe, comment, share, like this video. Bye bye.